Hello and welcome to the Beard Talks. I'm the Beard aka John, and this is my special PlayStation 4 video for all the information you will need to know about it, or all the current information I could gather about this console up to the February 27th when I record this video. So, the PlayStation 4 was announced last week, I believe, last Thursday, and the entire gaming world has been abuzz about all the information that they gave us and all the videos they showed us, and so I thought I'll just compile all this information for you into a video and then pass this information on to you. So I'm going to be systematically just going through it and just explaining every point if I can. So the specifications for this console are really impressive at the moment. It's sporting an x86 8-core Jaguar, that's the name it's been given, AMD processor, and it's going to be the next generation AMD Radeon based graphics engine for the GPU as well. It's going to be storing 8 GB of GDDR5 RAM, which that's quite a lot of RAM actually. Most PCs actually run that kind of RAM at the moment. It's going to have a built-in hard disk, though size of the hard disks aren't really available at the moment. They're up and down, but most likely the console should really come with a 750 GB hard drive or higher, really, if it really wants to be in the world of gaming nowadays. But most likely there will be a 500 GB starting model as always. It's going to be sporting the latest Blu-ray player as well, though not it's not writable though. You can only read only from it. It's going to have USB 3 tech as well, auxiliary port as well. But this is mainly going to be for the PlayStation Eye, for nothing else. So that's mainly what this been port for. The same, and it's just going to be having it's going to have Bluetooth 2.1 as well for it, and it's also going to have top of the range Ethernet connection and the latest Wi-Fi, which is mainly like I believe it's 802.11 either B, G or N. N is the latest and the fastest at the moment. But the thing is, it's got me thinking, because at the moment they're still trying to work on like new wireless technologies at the moment. The most latest one is AD version. Now this is very technical, so I've got to read this first. The thing is, this AD connection is not completely available to the public yet. It's not completely out there yet. It's still kind of in the development phase, it is. But it's supposed to allow gigabytes of information to be transferred. Now, this is 50 times faster than N. The N, which is the fastest at the moment. 50 gigabytes of information. They say up to maybe 7 gigabytes of information to be transferred. I was like, that's huge. Now I was thinking, why haven't they made this available for this console? The thing is, it could be available as a console, because if these consoles are supposed to be be more internet based, then this really should be more about this one. It should really put this in. So it could be in this console, but dormant until they get the final green light and put it everywhere. And but who knows? If not, it'll probably be in later consoles which they bring out from the PS4 and the Xbox. It's also going to use usual video outputs, HDMI, analog AV cable, and also digital optical output. So those are the main specifications for the console. There's a few features I'm going to be talking about now, which really include the 4K resolution, no backwards compatibility though, social sharing and connectivity, remote play, yes, ain't new, PlayStation Move and Eye, the the cloud-based service. Let's just go with that, shall we? I have no idea how to say it. Cloud-based service integration to it, and video and social services. So, first things first, 3D technology. Now, it's going to be in the console, but the console will not revolve around it though, as the PS3 kind of did. They said it's going to be in the console, but it's not going to be a major part of the running of the console, but it will help the running of games at 1080 and 60 frames per second on 3D televisions. The 4K resolution though is really the next generation of TVs that are going to be released. They're really highly priced, I believe, at the moment. And the thing is, the PS4 will not play games at 4K resolution. So really pointless. It only play video and photos at 4K resolution. So that part of it is kind of crap until later on in things. So really, they put the technology in probably for a later date, so we'll have to wait and see for that one. So next was the backwards compatibility, which won't be in this console. This console will not play any of your PS3 games, your PS2 games, your PS1 games, and it will not play the games you downloaded on your PS3 as well from the PSN network. So it's like, what the hell? Why would you do that? It's just like none of them will work. There is a possibility of them bringing in some bits and pieces about this for like For example, you could play some PS2 games on the PS3 via the PSN network. There might be some of that later on, but no one knows. But at the moment, you can't play any of your old PS3 games, PS2 games, etc., or even digital downloads from the PS3 on the PS4, making your PS3 just literally it's a console on its own. It's really pointless, but that's what they've decided to do, and I can understand it really for the cost, which I'll go into later on. I will. So next, the social integration bit of this thing, they beat this down a bit. They did during the thing, saying there's going to be a share button on the DualShock 4 controller, and players can share whatever they want when they want, and simply all they have to do is press the share button. It will pause the game. You'll come into this thing. You can choose a selection of video which the console's recording, and you can choose to upload that to the social service. And this can be done in the background as well, I believe. What they said, they can just do it in the background, so you can continue playing the game, and it just uploads and da 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 da. Currently, the only social networks really being used are Facebook and Ustream. So so really, it's alright, but really, you don't really want clogging up your friend's Facebook with time. Look at my video, blah 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 blah. Everything would be like, I think they're gonna have to try and work around that. Also, they redesigned the PSN network as well. So instead of having just like, for example, your profile page, like whatever your profile name is, you have your real name out there. Make it proper, like a social network, and you can share games, talk to friends, etc. Have your real name up there so everyone can find who you are, like on Facebook, and make it a bit more like interactive, etc. And so it allows like video sharing, etc., more capable to, oh, look at this video, mate, I fucking owned this level or something like that. Also, there's this hand-holding feature. For example, if I'm playing a game and I'm stuck, but I know my friend has passed that point in the game, I go, give him a call up on PSN Network and go, I'm having trouble with this, and you can come into the game, take control of the controller, and help you through it. I was like, that's a brilliant idea. Pointless if you want to get past the game on your own, because it's kind of good when you want to do it on your own. But I find that fantastic, and also the good news is the PS4 is playable offline. There was so much found that most of these consoles are going to have to be online compatible, and you have to have an online connection to make. Nope, all PS4 games can be played offline. The remote play feature. Now this is a new feature that they're going to bring into this as well. It allows you to use your PS Vita on your PS4. So for example, you can have your PS4 Vita and you're playing your PS4, you can connect them both together, and you can use your PS Vita to play the game on the PS4, which is very, very good. Now the problem is this may not be available on launch, as I don't think it's completely working yet, but who knows, we're going to have to wait till launch date to see if this is actually included with it. Just have to wait and see, won't we? So, the PlayStation 4 Move, which we all know about, that the PS3 had, will be compatible, bloody hell, with this console. Unlike the DualShock 3 controller, which will not be compatible at all with the PS4 console. Though, when you got the DualShock 4, which is a beast of a controller, you won't really need the DualShock 3 controller, will you? It's just like, oh, I've got this controller. Nah, this one's freaking awesome. And this new feature, like this new thing called the PlayStation Eye, which is, no one really knows much about it, but most likely it will be like the Kinect. Whereas currently, the specs and everything for this are currently up in the air. They are in the wind at the moment, but apparently it will have 1280 by 800 pixel sensor capability of capturing video at 60 frames per second, which is very good. And also it can detect like players as well, automatically detect them, such as the Kinect can do. But the problem is no information about what applications this will be used for. Not a clue. No one knows. It's just like it might have it, it might not, but no one knows. It's just like so the cloud-based integration, or the GIACai. Yeah, I can't fucking say it. Sorry, I'm a useless bastard. But yeah, this cloud-based service that's going to be Sony purchased, I think last July. So they've been improving it, making it a bit better for the PS4. Now, the plan for this service is really allow you to explore a PlayStation 4 game and enable you to instantly experience everything you want about it. And such as like if you want to try it for free, such as a demo, you can share it with your friends, like, oh mate, this game's fucking awesome, look at this, we should play it together or something like that. Share it on the wall, etc. And also allows you to purchase things as well that you fall in love with, excuse me. And plus your friends can interact with you. For example, they can put comments, send you comments while you're playing the game, etc., which I think is brilliant. Just like, if you're playing the game, comment comes up, oh mate, that's fucking awesome, that video you sent me, blah blah blah. And plus this service will help you through the hands holding like experience as well, feature that I spoke about earlier. So that will help with it as well. Also, it'll allow you to play. Apparently, because I talked about backwards compatibility at the moment, and said it's not. Now, apparently, this service will allow you to play previous generations of games. Now, the problem is, this entire service will be rolled out in phases. So they plan to get to the the backwards compatibility via streaming over time. So this could be a year from now, could be 2 years from now. No one knows really, but it seems like this would be a major part of the console. And if you want to play some of the games from PS3, PS2, if you don't have one, then you're gonna have to wait until they actually bring it out and make it available for you to play. The last really major feature I want to talk about is the video and social services part, which is probably just going to be applications for your console we can either download or purchase, such as Facebook and Twitter, which were on the Xbox. Probably other bits and pieces like Ustream will probably be on there as well, and substances like the social parts will probably be, as I said, Facebook and Twitter. The video parts will probably be using such as DI, possibly to record, like video recording that you can have on Connect. You can have two people via video record, like video conferencing, or most likely will be Netflix or Love Film, etc., like video streaming services. So those are the main features. The one feature that is not even looked at in this is, will the console play used games? Now this is a huge part. This rumour or piece of information actually affected businesses around the world. For example, when this was released, this little information, the PS4 and Xbox Next Generation will not play used games. GameStop in America's stock fell. I was like, that one little bit of information made the entire stock fell. I was like, wow, that is powerful stuff. But apparently the PS4 will play used games, which I think are fantastic. And as you can hear, there's a massive sigh of relief I can hear from GameStop as I go, oh God, thank God. Oh, that's a load. So you'll be able to purchase the game. Also, they want to make all PS4 games available for a digital download. So you can either go out, buy the disc, which would be very good because the console comes with a Blu-ray player. So even if they was going to make everything like downloadable, what's the point of bringing the console out with the Blu-ray player? Sorry, just to get off topic there. So yeah, all PlayStation 4 games will be downloadable as digital content. They will, but you still be able to buy the Blu-ray player disc, the Blu-ray disc on the game to be used in the console. As they say, the Blu-ray disc is the way forward for the PS4 for the moment, but I feel they will be moving more towards digital downloads. They will. So my final thoughts about the PS4 is that, if I'm honest, from what I've seen, I'm not surprised. This is what I expected from a next generation console. If I'm completely honest, this is what I expected. The specs are impressive. They're fantastic, and they have to be impressive to try and pull PC gamers away from their PC, because this is the main point at the moment. It's console and PC gaming. Then now pulling PC gamers away from PC is probably going to be one of the most hardest things a console manufacturers are going to ever do. But they might be able to do it. But the thing is, they're going to try and keep up the specs that the PCs are at, and they're fucking high they are at the moment. This is why I think this one's so impressive at the moment. Now, all the extra features such as the share, hand-holding features are very, very impressive. I love it, and the PlayStation Eye, looks like it's going to be better than Kinect, the original Kinect, if I'm going to say that, and is a great addition to the console itself. But the rest, I knew were coming. You always knew this console was going to have this, such as everyone knew that the backwards compatibility of this console wasn't going to happen. This console is a beast. This thing is a freaking monster. It'll eat things. It will. Now, this is the main reason why the earlier generations of the PS3 had backwards compatibility, because they put the technology in it. But later on, I think the third version of the PlayStation 3, they took out backwards compatibility because they didn't want to spend the money putting the hardware into the console to make it available. Now, as I said, this thing's a beast and it can eat anything. So putting the old PS3 like compatibility, like software and hardware into this console, it's just not cost effective. It'd just be pointless. It's just literally buying a brand new PC, everything like high specs, everything, and connect it up to like an old an old CRT TV. It's just like, wow, that's great. Even though you might have to do it, you can't really do that, and with a lot of hassle you can. But that's what it'd be like. It's like, oh crap. So I bought like £1,000 like PC and I'm playing it on this like CRTV with like 360 fucking resolution, etc. It's just, it'd be pointless. It'd be not cost effective for them. So that's why there's no backwards compatibility, which I think we all knew was going to happen. Just plus it not playing used games. Now, I said this. Now, if they did this, it'd be the worst mistake they've ever fucking made, because that is a huge business in the gaming sector. If you took that away from them, my God, you would have a war in your hands. You would, because you know what I mean. People were buying these discs for like 50 quid, $60, and they wouldn't be able to use them again. So it'd be pointless. You wouldn't be able to sell them on, wouldn't be doing anything. So I think that was a whole load of crap, and it just, it was just crap. But it happened. It came out, but I thought it wouldn't be true because it'd be completely stupid and insane. But I feel they will kind of like phase it out in 10 or so years just to make sure like digital downloads kind of take over. Lastly, the console is impressive, as I said, especially when they show videos such as Bungie's Destiny, the new Killzone, Drive Club, etc. at the evening where they revealed it. But Microsoft has still got to reveal the next generation Xbox, and if I'm honest, they have done very well since jumping into like the console game market back in the 1990s with the original Xbox. That thing was awesome back then. Playing Halo on that, I remember when I first got it, playing Halo, I was like, this is fucking awesome, woo! And also, Microsoft is a computer company, and I feel this is the main point of console gaming, is to pull PC gamers away from their PC and make them go on the console. That's the thing. And now with Microsoft, they've been building PCs for God knows how long. That's how they built their empire. And they have the experience and the technical know-how how to put PC gaming into a small box. Now, this might not be true. This might not happen with the next generation Xbox. It could be almost the same specs as the PS4. But I feel like the next generation Xbox will blow us all out the water. I think that's what's going to happen. The PS4 is impressive. I keep saying this. I know I do. And is a beast of a machine. It's just, I feel that the next generation Xbox will be better. But that's my opinion. We're going to have to wait until Microsoft reveal the next Xbox and all the specification and everything's nailed down and put in concrete. We're just going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Just going to have to wait and see. Though the thing is, I could be completely wrong. Next generation Xbox could be a pile of wank and would not even compare to the PS4. So, as I said, we're going to have to wait and see. But that is my opinion on the console. I hope you've enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please tell me what you think in the comments down below. Destroy me, saying crap, say everything I've said is bullshit. I'd love to hear from you. So everyone, keep calm and grow a beard, and I'll see you next time, people. Bye bye.